Before the news starts, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Trump's lawyer revealed which Obama deep state agent is behind the Mueller probe. Robert Mueller and his rigged witch hunt is one of the biggest threats America faces. Mueller and his allies are trying to stage a silent coup and topple the duly elected president. But Trump's lawyer went on TV and exposed which Obama deep state agent is really behind this conspiracy. A bombshell interview with Sean Hannity. Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani appeared on Fox News to discuss the FBI firing disgraced agent Peter Strzok. Strzok, who opened the Russia investigation, pledged to use the probe to stop then-candidate Donald Trump. Many Americans assumed that Strzok, since he was a high-ranking FBI official, was behind the investigation. But that wasn't the case. Giuliani began his interview with Hannity explaining that the FBI went after Trump because Hillary was caught transmitting classified information on her private email server. She got off because of that fixed investigation. A totally phony fixed investigation run by Peter Strzok, who then turns around. The dossier is obtained on the day that they dropped the case against Trump, against Hillary. So that case gets dropped and they had to even up the score, Trump's lawyer began. Giuliani explained, "The reality is I'm going to tell you. We don't have the time to go into it, we can do it later. I'm going to tell you who is the quarterback for all of this. It isn't just Strzok. Strzok is a bit of a puppet. Then there's Mueller, he's a puppet. The people working for him, some of them are." Finally, Giuliani dropped the bombshell. Obama's former CIA director John Brennan was the mysterious figure pulling the strings. Well, the guy running it is John Brennan, and he should be in front of a grand jury. Brennan took an affidavit, a dossier, unless he's the biggest idiot intelligence agent that ever existed. Although he never did much intelligence work, it's false. You could look at it and laugh, Giuliani concluded. Brennan's testimony gets a second look. John Brennan testified before the House Intelligence Committee on May 23, 2017. In his testimony, Brennan described how he fed intelligence to the FBI so they would investigate Trump associates. Brennan testified, "I wanted to make sure that every information and bit of intelligence that we had was shared with the Bureau, FBI, so that they could take it. It was well beyond my mandate as director of CIA to follow on any of those leads that involved U.S. persons. But I made sure that anything that was involving U.S. persons, including anything involving the individuals involved in the Trump campaign, was shared with the Bureau. I was aware of intelligence and information about contacts between Russian officials and U.S. persons that raised concerns in my mind about whether or not those individuals were cooperating with the Russians, either in a witting or unwitting fashion, and it served as the basis for the FBI investigation to determine whether such collusion, or cooperation occurred," Brennan concluded. Critics look back at Brennan's testimony and now believe the intelligence Brennan was referring to was the fake news from Christopher Steele's dossier. Brennan also took additional steps to use the Steele dossier to destroy Trump. During the 2016 campaign, Brennan leaked the existence of the Russia investigation to Harry Reid. Reid then sent a letter to Comey alleging the Trump campaign was colluding with the Russians. Brennan knew leaking to Reid would lead to the Nevada Democrat publicly airing the charges of collusion. The former CIA director used Reid to inject the Russia conspiracy into the 2016 election to try and affect the outcome. Critics look at Brennan's role in meddling in the 2016 election and find it believable that he is the deep state agent actually behind the Mueller probe. Do you agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' news feeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share to your friends, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you. Thank you for watching our video. Please support us by sharing this video, so your friends can see it. Give us a thumbs up to this video and leave us a comment below with your opinion on this subject. Thank you.